So, just when you thought pole performance had reached its peak, let me introduce you to the future of carbon technology. This is the Hyper V8. Built to perform at the extreme pinnacle of the sport, no matter what the discipline, the new Hyper V8 has improved rigidity, strength, responsiveness and balance. The design brief was simple. Build a pole that can catch you 300 pound of carp or 20 pound of roach, no matter the distance, no matter the venue. This is a true all-rounder. Built on Milo's renowned 80mm mandrel, a super stiff action allows top performance at full length and beyond. A UK specific with Italian style. So your Hyper V8 comes ready packed in your own carbon pole case. The package contains your full 60-metre pole. A dolly butt to fit your 14 and 16. Joint protectors that fit the 8, 9, 10 and 11 sections. The V8 comes with a spare package that includes a short 4, a standard number 4 and a spare number 5. A pair of cupping kits, one that matches your shallow kit and another that matches your match and power kits. Did someone mention top kits? Your package includes 4 smoke one-piece shallow kits, 4 power kits and 2 match kits as standard. The one-piece shallow smoke kits come in at 183 centimetres. They come ready bushed with side pullers carrying a tip diameter of 4.2mm. At just 31 grams, they lend themselves perfectly to light to medium heavy elastics carrying an action that's extra stiff. Perfect for all kinds of commercial fishing. The match kits come with an extra stiff action at 229 centimetres and 2-piece with a 4.2mm tip diameter. Ready bushed with a side puller and at just 32 grams lend themselves perfectly to medium and light elastics, but with that extra power that if you do hook a carp, you don't need to worry about it. The power kits with their extra stiff action come in at 229 centimetres. 2-piece with a 5.4mm tip diameter come ready bushed with side pullers. At 42 grams, these carry a medium to extra heavy elastic rating, meaning there's nothing that swims that will worry these. So let's take a look at the Hyper V8 in action. And if you wanted a venue to test a pole, this is probably the perfect place. This is Redhill in Monmouth, and as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. The boys are on the peg, let's go and have a look.
Solid with hide out there now.
You do like your hide fishing.
I love hide fishing, mate.
Look at that, look. Oh. Yeah, there's a few there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's solid, mate.
Now, I've noticed, obviously, a lot of people when they're fishing shallow, a super rigid pole is important. So a lot of people will fish a short 4 and shallow kits. I notice you haven't there. You're fishing a standard 4 and a normal match kit.
I just think that this setup here is absolutely perfect for catching hide, but it also gives you a chance of landing an F1 or a carp if you manage to hook into one.
Yeah.
So it's like real light elastic. The extra length of the top kit gives you that bit of extra stretch if you need it. In all honesty, I don't think this pole needs short 4s or short top kits really. I know they come into their own and they'll get some use for different things, but for hide fishing, for what I'm doing here, I don't feel as though.
Yeah, it's very responsive. Watch the ducks.
I mean, the pole's mega fast. It's like lay your rig in, and I'm going to give it the depth kit there, but it's just it's like every bite.
The responsiveness of that tip is incredible, really. Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that sort of little bit of crosswind's not to be underestimated either, because it's sort of blowing and sort of pulling at the pole tip as well. So when you're sort of having to sort of strike into them bites, a good bit of kit is absolutely.
But it works, doesn't it? The weight of the top kits are not too much. The quality of the carbon's there to make sure that you don't have to go too heavy with the weight, and that's why you get the balance and the recovery and the responsiveness of the tip.
The top kits are incredible. I mean, the sort of weight of them, or lack of weight, and how stiff they are, they just take your fishing to a completely different level.
There's an odd one out there, mate. You
don't even get a chance to feed.
This is why you're doing the fishing and I'm not.
This looks like a little bit better stamped fish, but little strip. That again, those puller wheels are really good as well.
Yeah.
Help your elastic recover back into your pole after you've sort of stripped it out as well. But just such a fishing, 4 feet deep, little strung out rig.
Blasting some mags.
And blasting mags. What's not to like?
What's not to like indeed. And you've got Grant up there snarled up in big F1s and carp. Lovely. Right, mate, what are we saying? Short on the clunk line.
Short on the clunk line, got proper gear on now. No prisoners. Trying to catch some of these great big Redhill carp.
Yeah,
Fortunately, we're catching them great big Redhill F1s every chuck in.
So talk me through the kit, mate. What have you got on?
So we've got one of our power kits.
Yeah.
Some proper elastic in. 021 mainline, 019 up length, no prisoners.
And that doesn't phase you at all using that sort of gear with this pole?
Not at all.
They're super stiff as well, aren't they? Those kits.
They're stiff, but they're light as well. So when you're shipping out, they're not like, you ain't got like the flop or the bend in them as you.
Yeah.
I've had that in the past.
But that's important when you've got heavier elastics in as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot more weight in heavier elastics. Whoa.
They're
Clunk.
Proper bites on that, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, you can catch massive fish on this as well, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is another monster F1.
There's little give in that top kit. There's a lot of power there, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot of power, and you can feel it, but there ain't like you ain't got that horrible heavy weight to them either. It's like a fine balance, isn't there? Really.
Yeah, I know from talking to Stevie Gardner, he's amazed with his.
I mean, I've had some massive fish on those match kits we've got.
Yeah.
And had them locked out and still don't break.
Yeah, I don't reckon there's much that'll worry these, do you?
No, you can put. I reckon you put what you want through these. And I think they're the right length as well. That's worth saying.
Yeah. I mean, they're both obviously the match kit and the power kit are the exact same length. A shade under 2.3 meters. I think from practice and previous use, we all agreed that was the right length.
Yeah.
you keep the rigidity and the responsiveness without that flop when you've got heavier elastics in.
Yeah.
So I think that's a key element to it.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I think once you go over that, you just get a little bit like when you're playing fisher, bent right round, your elastic's not working as good as it should be.
Yeah.
Obviously, with it being longer and you're using heavy elastics,
Oh.
they're not happy when you hook them there, to be honest. But
they know there's a big deep gully out there,
that's where
so they go straight up and down.
Everyone goes that way. But yeah, I think once you start going over that length, once you're shipping out with heavier elastics on it, you can just feel the pole.
Yeah.
Obviously, with these top kits, you're not going to get that.
Yeah, I've become very, very aware over the last few years, but the amount of elastic you have in a top kit is very important.
100%.
Even like when you're fishing with match kits, he's coming up to see me.
Yeah.
When you're fishing with shallow kits, or the longer two-piece kits, that consideration. Is that an F1?
Yeah. Size of these. They've got to be some of the biggest about, haven't they?
That's 4 to 5 pound, is it?
Yeah, at least.
Wow.
At least.
Hold him up. Let's have a quick look.
Yeah. He's proper at it.
Love an 8mm pellet.
They do, mate. Look at the gobs on them there. They're not going to struggle eating them, are they?
No.
He's a unit, he is.
He is a unit.
If I was an F1, that's what I'd be.
Well, yeah, I reckon it matches you. A bit of a unit. Look at that.
That's a big fish, isn't it, that?
That's beautiful, that. Look at his fin. And he's mint, isn't he? Look at him.
He's got a little mark on this side, but a lot brand new. Proper.
Unbelievable. Right, mate. Well, while we're here, let's have a little look. It's obviously, we're fishing short here, but let's have a little look at what the pole looks like with a strong elastic in a power kit at full length.
Yeah.
Stick some barrels on and let's have a little look.
Let's have a look. You know the funny thing, that it doesn't change at all.
No, it doesn't seem to, no.
Look, there's no bounce or flex in the end of that section. Let's put the big section, the 16 up as well.
So that's with a strong carp elastic and a carp top.
Yeah.
And that is poker stiff, isn't it?
Yeah. Look. Not a problem.
Yeah. You
can fish that all day long with whatever elastic you want in it.
You can do comfortably.
Yeah, easily.
But we fish this. You can even fish longer, can't you?
Yeah.
When you've got more barrels, it takes it to a whole new level, really, isn't it?
I mean, you fished it really long at all, didn't you?
Yeah.
You just can.
Yeah.
But I've had this. Like I said to you earlier, I've been catching big carp at Medlands, slapping an 8mm pellet at 16 metres like this. No problems. And it's the same sort of depth. They're going right down and pulling your pole right down.
Yeah.
No problems.
Brilliant. Right, catch me another £5 F1.
Okay, let's do it.
So, you've seen the package, you've seen it in action. If you're in the market for a new pole, be sure to check this one out. So for more information on the Hyper V8, visit www.milofishing.com, and of course don't forget, like, subscribe and follow to see more videos like this.